We're coming to you live from the Built Ford Tough Studio. Boomer Esiason and Greg Giannotti. It's Boomer and Gio on the Fan. Simulcast across the country on CBS Sports Network. And wherever you are in the free Odyssey app, good Friday morning. It's a feel-good football Friday for the final time of the 2025 football season. Super Bowl 60 will be happening on Sunday, one of the juiceless Super Bowls there has been, but hopefully on Monday we're talking about a great game. The Knicks make a trade, find someone who can step in and fill those Deuce McBride minutes, and José Alvarado, a New York guy. Everybody loves it. Ben Stiller's tweeting about it. Brooklyn and the whole edge, and this guy coming in and giving them some grit. So positive returns on that. It's not like they went out and got Giannis, but they definitely filled a need and got a guy with a personality that we really like. So here we go. Is this the team? We talked about the wins of a championship behind them in the beginning of the year. No Giannis, Alvarado in, everybody else is the same. Is this finally the team that breaks the New York championship drought? Good morning, Boomer. How are you?
Yeah, good morning, G. It's a feel-good freezing football Friday, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this when we were talking about it the other day, that if Giannis doesn't get moved to the Knicks, let's hope he doesn't get moved somewhere else, that he could have a negative impact on the Knicks. And that was the other part of this whole thing, that Giannis ended up staying in Milwaukee. So if this team does not do it, then maybe they have a chance to acquire Giannis in the offseason, which I think is it's another positive aspect of the NBA trade deadline for the New York Knicks. And with José Alvarado, reading everything about him, look, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I've watched every game he's ever played. I think I've probably watched about 4 games.
Yeah.
And I can only go by what most of the NBA insiders, scouts, ex-coaches, ex-players say about him, that he is a gritty player. It's exactly what the Knicks need. He's defense first, and, he'll dive for balls. He's only 6'1", but, he's supposedly a really intense basketball player, which is exactly what you need in the playoffs. And that's exactly what Josh Hart is. Josh Hart, when he came here, we all wondered about, his offensive prowess, but it really wasn't about that, because his offense is not bad, but his defense is really his calling card. And I think sounds at least. That's exactly what José Alvarez is, and the thing Alvarado is. And that's the thing that the Knicks need now, especially with McBride out.
Yeah, I mean, and when you have that sports hernia and there's a surgery there, that's definitely an injury. It's going to take some time to heal, so they don't know about the postseason availability for Deuce McBride. I do think that he is someone who's going to give you a little more offense off the bench, Miles McBride that is, than José Alvarado. He's a guy who would come in and felt like instant offense at times with Deuce. I don't think you're going to get as much of that with Alvarado, but I mean, it's like the perfect. If this works out and they end up going deeper than they did last year, which means going to the NBA Finals or winning it, and this guy is in everybody's face, and the Brooklyn aspect of it and the edge that he is supposed to bring to this team, it's going to be looked at as a great deal. Now, I don't think that if he comes here and he's not good, I don't think it impacts this team all that much. I don't think this is a deal that ends up sinking them in any way if he doesn't meet expectations. But yeah, I mean, it was a minor move and something that they needed that could pay off in a big way. But really, this is about Jalen Brunson playing at his highest level. It's about all these guys staying healthy. And I guess the question is, like, I have now changed my view on Karl-Anthony Towns and what we need from him. I'm no longer expecting him to be dominant in the playoffs or carry this team. So all I want from him now is to not be horrible, not foul out, and give full effort. That's all I need, because I think the Knicks are good enough to win it all if Karl-Anthony Towns is just not holding them back. Like, he contributes, but he doesn't contribute like the $50 million player that we expected to contribute, but just do just enough to help this team get over the hump, because I'm done with the expectations of him being a dominant player who's going to give you 42 points, 13 like Jokic lines. I'm not looking for that anymore out of him. Just don't F it up. And if you look at the Knicks roster and with that mentality and that view, as opposed to the Knicks need Karl-Anthony Towns to be great to win a championship, you feel better. At least I feel better about their chances. Just don't F it up, and I think they'll be okay.
I would agree with you. Yes, there's no question about it. And, obviously, the thing that has really derailed the Knicks over the last few years have been these key injuries late in the season, into the playoffs. And, it's going to require Mitchell Robinson playing more minutes. It's going to require Cat continuing to play the minutes he's playing. There's not a third guy that's really going to come off the bench and spell either one of those guys. That probably would have been a good ad if they could have done it, but because of the McBride injury, they needed another ball handler that they felt comfortable with that would also play defense. Listen, Tyler Kolek has played enough now. I think we all understand that he can be a player that has an impact on this basketball team. But when it's nut cutting time and it's at the end of the game or at the end of the half or some time where you got to have somebody out there that's guarding the ball, that's where, José Alvarado will come in. So I think, it's a minor move. He has got to be jacked up leaving the Pelicans and coming here.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. Yeah. He's got to be like, what? I'm going where? And this is going to be great for him, and it's going to be great for the fan base when they get to serenade him when he does come into his first game at the Garden as a Knick. So it is excuse me, man, I don't know what that is.
It's phlegm and stuff, right?
No, it's something else.
Something's got you?
I think there's something out there, like, dust or something.
Mold spores?
It could be some mold spores out there.
Oh, no.
I walked down the hallway yesterday, and there was such a foul smell.
Yeah.
I don't know what that smell was. It was like a combination of a wet diaper, because I know what they smell like.
Yeah.
And also like somebody not flushing.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I did not experience that at all yesterday.
I've been starting to experience that more and more, and it's got to be either due to the construction, somebody's hitting a pipe or I don't know. Is there something leaking?
Somebody's hitting a pipe
or something.
Hitting a pipe, like not like smoking crack.
No. Oh. I mean, like, maybe somebody broke a pipe behind the walls as we go through this, total makeover around here.
Yeah. You know what this reminds me of?
Well, I don't know what it is. I mean, there is something.
Yeah, I know. Well, we need you today, so we got to figure this out.
I'm not going anywhere, but I'm just saying. Hey, Al, can you call Hazmat?
Poison control?
Are they busy?
Hazmat, I'm not sure. Is that an organization?
It's not an organization.
I mean, dial 311. Get some of them people over here.
Isn't that what? Yeah, I think maybe, I don't know, would it be poison control you'd call in a situation like this?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, it's outside. It's not in here. I think it's outside in the hallway.
Okay. Yeah, I have not smelled it, but this reminds me when I first got to WFAN 20 years ago.
Down in the dungeon in Astoria.
Over 20 years ago now, because it was 2005. This is when Imus had just moved out of the studio over to MSNBC because he was complaining about the air quality being so bad that he needed to get out of there because it was killing him. I feel like we're getting into a situation here where you're going to be requesting out to go over to like CBS and do the show from there.
I am not doing that.
Because you're ingesting poopy diaper mold spores.
I don't know what that smell is. I don't know where it came from, but it's been around for a couple days.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll take you over there and we'll have like a smell off where you can smell it and you can tell me what it is.
Yeah. I mean, why do people do this? This smells terrible. Smell it. This tastes terrible. Taste it. Have a bite. This is the worst thing I've ever had. Try it.
I know people do that. There's no question about it.
Yeah, like Gina the other day, there was one of the dogs, I guess they have the anal gland thing, will like it'll leak occasionally.
And and they're rubbing their butt on the ground.
Right. So there's a little tiny dot on the couch. And she's like,
smell that.
She's like, I think that's the anal gland leak. Can you smell it? I'm like, hell no, I'm not smelling that. I'm like, well, no, I'm just going to clean it.
Get the shout out.
Yeah. I mean, there's something called Folex, which is an amazing product.
Oh, okay.
Folex is unbelievable. You spray that on there, gets rid of the stench, gets rid of the stain. I don't know how they made this thing. It's probably, it's a miracle. So
is it chemicals? Or
it has to be.
Or is it organic?
No, it's definitely, anything.
You get, the organic stuff never seems to work.
Yeah, it probably, you probably live a couple years longer than you normally would, but it doesn't work.
But you're going to have a spot on your couch.
Right, exactly. Or you're going to have bugs all over the place. When some guy will come over, we're going to give you a full mosquito-free summer with this organic pesticide that I made in my basement with natural ingredients, you're getting your ass pounded by mosquitoes the entire summer.
Like you got a DDT their ass.
Well, maybe not that, but whatever like golf courses, they don't stop with the good stuff. You know what I mean?
Or the bad stuff, depending on how you look at it.
Well, they're not stopping.
Yeah.
They're not taking their foot off the gas pedal.
No, they're not.
We need this place to look great. We got people that are paying a lot of money. So we're using the good stuff. But yeah, so Folex has probably got some real intense chemicals in it, but it works. But yeah.
Folex, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, Folex, yeah.
Did you see that in a commercial on TV or something?
No, I don't know. I'm not sure, or it was just like word of mouth thing. But yeah, I'm not going to go smell the dog's butt juice. I'm going to just clean it.
Right.
Whatever it is, I'm going to clean it. We'll smell that to make sure it's the juice that came out of our dog's ass. No.
That sounds to me like a mom's Facebook group deal.
Sayville Moms?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you do when your dog is leaking butt juice? You know? It's gross. I don't know what happened. And I've never had dogs that do this, and now both of them do it.
Well, you had a dog with an inverted vagina.
I did, yeah. I did have a bulldog with an inside-out vagina. I did.
I mean, so, like, you know about leakage.
Yeah, well, it wasn't so much leaking that. I just had to clean it every time that she peed with a wipey. And whoever was there, like if I wasn't there, there was a wipe by the door, and you had to go and you had to wipe it.
I know, and I remember when she passed.
Yeah.
And just how it's always emotional when you lose a dog. I mean, I don't think I've ever cried as much as I did when we had to put Billy down, or Vishla.
Yeah. It's the worst.
It is the worst. And even more, think about how close you were to Ella.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Because you had to wipe her stuff down.
Yeah, I know.
Every time.
Yeah.
That is
it's gonna be tough to have a bond like that, ever again with anybody, human or animal or whatever,
You think you could do that if it were a human?
Well, I mean, you do.
Well, that's
with babies.
Well, that's a different story.
But it's a human. You're talking about
a baby. I'm talking about an adult.
No, like people who are working in nursing homes and stuff.
That's got to
clean.
Be really tough.
That sponge bathe people. Yeah, I mean, no, I don't think I could. I mean, it was the only job in the world, and I had to support my family. I'd clean whatever vagina you asked me to. But if I had a choice, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think I could. Yeah. I don't think I could do it. So shout out to the people that do. There's someone driving to work right now who's got a dirty vagina waiting for him. Al goes, you know that right now. That guy's like, that's me right now.
Listen, there's 8.5 million people out there.
That's me.
Somewhere, some guy or some woman is driving to work right now knowing that she's going to, or he's going to have a number of these things to take care of.
Right. Yes. Guy's like, man, I wanted to hear about José Alvarado. I already have to go and clean these vaginas. Now I got Boomer and Gio talking about me cleaning these vaginas. What a horrible way to start my Friday.
It's good for José Alvarado. It's really good. It's good for his family. It's good for everybody around here. Anytime you can bring a guy home and he brings that toughness with him and plays defense, I'm all for it, man.
You ever have these moments? You probably don't, because you're someone who is
I'm a human. I'm human just like you are.
But you're very, for lack of a better term, like regulated at this point of your life. Like you're not getting too hot, you're not getting too cold. Like
talk about body temperature?
No. Just like emotionally, like you know exactly how to react in all situations.
It's called experience.
Right. So you probably don't have this, but like I've just like crossed the line of what I believe is the most mature I've been with
patience.
In these things. But then I get pulled and I get these like tugs where I feel like I'm regressing. And one of those things is happening.
Okay.
Right now. I'm fighting against it.
I think it's because of the weather and the snow and everything else.
Fighting against it. And what it is I'm getting really annoyed that Ben Stiller has become like the voice of the Knicks.
Oh, okay.
And this shouldn't be bothering me. And like I would be like, oh man, like that, what a silly thing to be worried about or bothered by. Like that was the new me. But somehow, like every morning when I see a Ben Stiller tweet or somebody's writing in the post about Ben Stiller about the Knicks, I'm getting annoyed. And I've got the two, like the angel and the devil on my shoulder. And then one person saying, rip Ben Stiller. He's not a Knicks fan. He's a phony. He only started watching the team in 2020 and talking about it. And then the angel's going, chill out. Doesn't matter. It's good. It's a good thing. Yeah. The Knicks are good. People like the Knicks. It's okay.
I'm just going to tell you with the experience that I've been through.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
Listen, I know these things that you're saying.
And I do believe that he is a real Knicks fan. And the reason I say that is because his Knicks fandom was probably put on pause like mine was. Mine was put on pause for 20 years of idiocy.
Yeah.
And just the absolute destruction of one of the great franchises, or at least names in basketball, in one of the great buildings, and the decisions that were made all those years that basically ruined it for everybody.
Yeah.
Now, all of a sudden, since Leon Rose has taken over, surprisingly, it's been a nice, steady growth of trying to become a championship team. Now they're hamstrung in some respects because of the salary cap situation and trading assets away to get another guy, when if you just would have waited, you might have been able to trade those assets for Giannis. But, at the time, there's a feeling like we got to win. We got to win now. And there is a window for that, and I feel like they're in the middle of it. So now all of a sudden we get excited again.
Yeah, I know. I just think about all the guys, though, that I would fight with that were trying to be positive about the Knicks when they were horrible.
Oh, God.
And would be like I'm telling you, Frank Ntilikina is going to turn into something. I'm like, shut up. God, enough already, and all these things. And then those people that were fighting through it and trying to be positive all those years, and they were terrible. Like, those are the people who should be enjoying this more than anything. And just the fact that, Ben Stiller made a bunch of movies and he's successful, like he's the voice of the Knicks fan.
Well, I think because he's so popular and he has such a large following on social media.
I know.
That's probably what's annoying you.
He's like, I can't wait to hug José Alvarado. You see, I'll be waiting open arms on courtside for José Alvarado.
But if you think about it, you're more of a voice of the Knicks fan than anybody else because you got that microphone in front of your face.
Well, I mean,
and you have 4 hours to talk about it if you want, and you have millions of listeners.
Sure, fine.
And viewers.
But I mean, I'm not claiming
streamers.
But I'm not claiming to be the biggest Knicks fan. Where like Ben Stiller's now become the biggest. Knicks fan.
Has he claimed to be the biggest? I thought.
Oh, he's
Spike
the guy
Lee
now.
was.
He's the guy now.
Hey, you can say whatever you want about Spike Lee. He's been sitting there for 50 years.
And then Chalamet is going to drop in the playoffs. His ass is going to be back there.
Well, that's all the celebrity thing, that the Garden wants. That.
No, I know.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just worry about
whether
or not they win.
I'm regressing.
Listen.
I'm self-awareness. I'm regressing. I need you to pull me back into reality.
I'm exactly what I'm doing.
I don't need you to yell at me. Just pull me back into reality.
I'm not yelling. The only reason I've raised my voice is because you're screaming.
And
when you're screaming, you can't hear me when I'm talking. So just shut the F up for 2 seconds and let me talk and let me tell you how you need to step back, relax, let him enjoy, obviously his Knicks fandom, as we all will hopefully now, and hopefully we'll get to at least a conference final, and then it will be war with the Pistons. That's what we're all hoping for.
Yeah, war with the Pistons. Well, I'd like them to get knocked out before the Knicks play them. That'd be great.
Oh, come on, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
I don't care how they. I don't care
attitude.
I don't care how they win a championship. I don't care if the best player on. I remember when what was it? Who got that run to the finals where they was it? I think it was probably the Pacers. Every team they played lost a big player.
It's kind of like what the New England Patriots have gone through.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, it's another one. I don't care how it happens. Just have it happen.
Yeah, just have it happen. Just make it happen. But the point being is, you can't be wishing for ill things for other teams, because if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, all I want is this team to stay healthy. That's all I want. And I want to see them have a chance with a healthy bench, a healthy starting five, and then Mike Brown doing what he was brought here to do, and that was to get this team to the finals. That's why he is here.
All right. Boomer.
Am I right?
Yeah, you are right. Absolutely.
Expectations, the thief of joy, you once told me.
Yeah, and it's happening right now, actually. That's exactly what's going on.
But you know what, the José Alvarado thing?
Yeah.
You know what that is? That's intensity personified.
Wow.
That's what I've been reading.
Okay.
I can't sit here and tell you that I know this myself. I can only go by what I've watched in the highlights.
You packages. Would be the guy that would be up watching Pelicans basketball.
No, I would not be. I'd be
with watching Casamigos and Fresca texting the Pelicans play-by-play guy.
I'd be watching, the San Jose Sharks, maybe.
Yeah.
But not the Pelicans. I'm sorry.